'Cause when I really needed you the most, yeah, you were gone then that summer. But I can't be there in the same time. I adore you. I really wanna be there. This ain't by design, girl. So you know I'm out my mind, girl. Don't make this harder. Come in, light my fire, baby. How much longer till December? Say what you really mean.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that.
I know. I mean, I'm with you there. It just seemed as though they were sleepwalking their way through that entire game. It was, in my estimation, just inexcusable.
Hold on, cuz my controller tripping. Let me get another one.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Inside. And Lillard gets it to go.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Here's Doncic.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
Lillard attacking. And then Lillard slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Lillard misses in close.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The drive by Doncic. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Now, here's Doncic. He's as deadly a weapon as you're going to find in the league, an average of almost 35 points a game. Wow. Prince up top. Here's Prince. 8-point game. On the clock. Doncic, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And I still can't get over how strange it is seeing Damian Lillard in a jersey other than the Blazers. One of the biggest trades of the past few years. This team felt that Lillard was the missing piece to get them over the top.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Hield. Shoots it. The short one's on the money.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Nuggets trailed by 10. Doncic left side. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
For three, Ingram. O'Neal. And the layup is good. Shaq's got 6.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Prince misses. On the wing, Hield. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Kept alive. Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Cousins, I think, is sometimes underrated as an offensive rebounder. That guy can get some putbacks for you.
Pass to Vucevic. Now Shaq. And Cousins comes over to help. Second chance shot. Vucevic trying to get open. And deep. Lillard drops it in. He's got 8.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Bridges misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
They kick out to Hield. Over Doncic. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Cousins trying to free himself up. Doncic, no good.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
.46 seconds left to play in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Bridges. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Pass to Prince. And now we've got the Intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And stolen by Cousins. On the wing, Doncic. To the inside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Offensive rebound. From past the arc. Heads in there. Carter with the assist. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
You know, maybe not the destructive force he was before the ACL tear, but an understanding of the game to be a contributor.
Back to Bridges. Prince wide open. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
For three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Doncic right side. Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
And some career low numbers last season. Where does Cousins go from here?
Well, Greg, I think the biggest thing with him is health, and health affects conditioning, and those two things, two sides of the same coin. And then I think he has to embrace a willingness to accept a support role at this stage in his career.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, Denver with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Gordon. Here's Payton. With the drive.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Stepped in the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost them a possession. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Payton. And it's Denver with the rebound. Down low. Here's Bryant. Kicks it out to Rubio. And again, Denver with the triple. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would suspicion he's just rather hold his team.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Marvin Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here.
Fans, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. O'Neal misses. The Nuggets trailed by 5. Allen outside. Back to Rubio. And another miss by Denver. Stolen by Quickly. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now, here's Quickly. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Pass to Allen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. To the paint. It's deflected. Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram clearly on the attack there, not allowing the defense to do anything with that dunk. Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
They get it back. Out to Ingram. Healed outside. Tries again. It's not going to go for him. And Denver the other way now. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul for the Nuggets. Here's Doncic. 7 points in the game.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Now here's Prince. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Denver passing it around. Pass to Doncic. Off target from outside.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Bridges outside. The Nuggets with another miss. And we finish one half of basketball. They lead by 7. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Denver. 7-point differential. Kicks it out to Prince. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Doncic, so multifaceted. A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
And And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Hield with the bucket.
The jumper is the calling card of Buddy Hield. It's why he's been able to score points consistently in his career.
Prince outside. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the jumper. Hield with it. Bridges covering. Hield can't hit.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Cousins, no good. Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for Damian Lillard.
And there's such an edge to Lillard's game. Dame doesn't care where he is on the court. He's going to get buckets.
Now, here's Bridges. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. On the wing, Bridges. And again, Denver, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Gary Payton II. Aaron Gordon.
And Denver has possession, trailing by 10. Now here's Prince. Here's Carter. Bridges outside. Five to shoot. The Nuggets with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder. You know, back in 2012, the Orlando Magic decided to move on from their franchise player, Dwight Howard. They traded him in a mega deal involving 4 teams, receiving 6 players and 4 picks.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And in that Dwight Howard deal, one of the pieces the Magic acquired, a 22-year-old center by the name of Nikola Vucevic.
And Vucevic only averaged 5 points a game as a rookie, Greg, but what a pickup Vucevic would turn out to be. Staying with Orlando for a long time and ultimately becoming an all-star. He's a highly productive player in the center position.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. The Nuggets trailed by 9. And they double up Doncic. Here's Bridges with plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Frank Kaminsky was picked 9th overall back in the 2015 draft, and he's really established himself in a few years as a quality role player who can stretch the floor.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 7. Takes a 3. He can't get that one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Pass to Kaminsky. Here's McLaughlin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Luka Doncic.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trailed by 11. And stolen by Gordon. It's 2-on-1. And here they go. The shot by Payton, no good. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Nuggets. And finished off by Bagley.
Great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. .107 left in the third quarter. Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Master quickly. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Kicks it out to Rubio. And here is Quickly.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Lillard with the bucket.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
They get the rebound. It's stolen by Oladipo. Attacking. A beautiful reverse layup. And that's 21 points for Lillard.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 12. We've got more NBA. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Pass to Shaq. And here's Ingram from the arc. Denver grabs the miss.
Even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Rubio misses.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Now, Quickly. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Down low, O'Neal.
Buddy Hield.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And this may not be the juiciest stat you'll ever get, but the development of Brandon Ingram as a free throw shooter early in his career was shocking.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Greg, as we take a look at Ingram's free throw shooting, he went from a mediocre performer at the line to almost automatic after a few years in the NBA.
And Kevin, it's a testament to the work he's put in. And he didn't ignore it. And now his aggression on the court pays off with points at the line.
It's Prince on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Bridges. From outside the arc. O'Neal with the rebound. Over in the corner, Lillard. Ingram with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Here's Oladipo. He can't get it to go.